First, I would like to thank everyone who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed, as well as any donations that have come through. I want to give a talk today, and this is kind of a collective reading. It's sort of cards, it's sort of what's coming through, it's kind of a hodgepodge of different information. And let's just start at the beginning. I'm sitting alone in my room, and all of a sudden I have this thought that comes to my mind. It's about an end user agreement. And I'm thinking to myself, yes, I agreed to the terms of this contract, but now I've changed my mind. I don't agree to these terms. How do I unsubscribe from this old contract? How do I remove myself from these terms? Not necessarily, it can be, but not necessarily to leave it fully behind, but the terms I don't agree upon. And I kind of feel like that's the energy that the collective is going through, whether it's through business, whether it's romance, whether it has to do with family, whatever it is, there's some sort of contractual agreement that we do not agree to the terms of anymore because it insults us on a soul level, or it restricts us on a soul level. Like never before, we are being guided divinely to make massive changes, coming more from a place of love, from the heart, taking away the despair and moving us more into our solid foundation that we never even imagined to be possible. We're completing a chapter here. We're about to close the book on something. And when I say that, again, that doesn't mean you throw the book out. But there's something here where, because of the terms of the agreement, we're looking at different options. Okay? Again, being very much guided, very much guided. There's something that we're looking at, and I'm going to say this in a broad sense, that we're looking at it through the side of our eye, meaning that we don't want people to see that we're looking at this, but we're looking at this. And it has something to do with a transformation at a heart level. And this transformation can be absolutely joyous for us, but also at the same time, it can be very difficult and heart-wrenching in some aspects of the word. It's requiring us to have faith like never before, to turn our backs on simply living to keep the peace, so to speak, to transcend our own boundaries, but in a way that is beneficial, safe, and loving. We've gotten to this area of our life where we are about to cross that bridge, going into a territory that we've not yet explored And while it is exciting, there's also a bit of, there's wonder, confusion, joy, but also pain in this choice. For far too long, we have been guarding the door, but looking back. Meaning that we're guarding the house or the stability or the foundation or the tradition, but we're wanting to go and explore because we know there is more to life than this. We have a deep-rooted need to explore our worlds, whether that's through business, through our friendships, through our partnerships, whatever this is. To do something different, to find new ways. For some, this is actually even like a sexual discovery of ourselves. There are certain needs that have been suppressed and pushed down. And they, they felt faded in some sense of the word, like immovable. But we're starting to realize that they're not immovable if our thoughts are movable. We're exploring, but as we explore our world in whatever sense that is for us, we also have great fear about this exploration. Some of us have been what is the word I want to use? Kind of crucified because of this need that we had to discover or explore outside of what is normal and traditional or, typical. What we need to understand, though, is that in this particular time frame, what we have been taught to fear is exactly what we need to heal ourselves, specifically when it comes to relationships. We feared healing our relationships in this way because it wasn't the way we always did before, but we've reached that point where we're crossing that bridge now, or at least considering it. Again, taking a huge amount of faith to do this, but taking the higher road or the higher perspective is what's going to lead to our healing. Once we lose that fear, the The very thing that can heal us is the thing we've been taught to fear. And that very thing is the one thing that can sustain us and or our relationships for the long haul. To actually bring hope and faith back to a dead situation. Restraint is no longer the order of the day. We are being led. And I feel this at the root chakra. So for a lot of you, this is going to be sexual, but for a lot of you, it also can be as far as like your work, because the work is also the root chakra, the need for safety, the need for security, the need to feel fulfilled, safe, needed, wanted. Again, fulfilled. We're breathing this in, this new energy. And though we're being guided, this is going to take strength for us to move forward with. So we are reevaluating our relationships here. We may be contemplating new ways of doing things in sort of an evaluation mode. Kind of a what if, or let's try something different. I feel this mostly within love, but again, like I said, it can be other areas of life. But what you need to know is everything you're going through right now is helping you to, how do I put this? Heal your fears. Not suppress them, not push them aside, not deny them, but to heal them. We're being led to explore. We're being led to find that inner strength within us to transform this fear and hesitancy and restriction, and instead taking it into a place of transformation and healing at the deepest core level. To bring harmony and longevity to our choices. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this collective reading. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a donation, there will be a link in the description box below for that. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.